Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey, my name is Arya Bagus Andita.
My name is Divani Raniati.
I'm Angela Miranda.
We are from Islamic State University of Surabaya. Today we would like to explain about the material that we have made a test for SMA Kertajaya in grade 12 science, which consists of verb, adverb, noun, and adjective. So the first material will be explained by Divani Raniati.
Alright, here I'm going to explain about verbs and adverbs. I'll start with verbs first. Verbs are the action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing. We can look the picture like walk, run, stand. So it's basically like the action we do in daily life in our life. For the examples, verbs in a sentence. Okay, first, the example is Hakim builds a house. Builds is a verbs. Okay, so the next is what are the types of verbs? We can see it in the table. Types of verbs, what is it, the definition, and the examples. First, action is refers to physical actions that are performed with bodies or objects. And like the example, like cats chase mice. Okay, the next is stative. The definition is describing like qualities, states of existence, opinions, beliefs, and emotions. The example, like mansion has 5 bedrooms. And for next, transitive. A verb that is accompanied by a direct object in a sentence, like Leonardo ate a delicious pepperoni pizza. For the next is intransitive, is a verb that is not used with a direct object, and the examples is airplanes fly. The next type is linking, a verb that is not used with a direct object, like Mike is a great dancer. And for the next type is helping, what works with other verbs to change the meaning of a sentence. The examples like a musician has performed a concert all over the world. For the next type is model. A model is a group of helping words that are used to give a sentence a specific mode can express concepts such as ability, necessarily, possibility, or permission. Like the example, like once you finish your homework, you may play outside. And the next type is regular. Past tense from a form and past participle ends in at the, or the verb is a T variant verb. Like he walked 2 miles to the post office. And irregular is a past tense and past participle form doesn't end in at the and doesn't use the T variant. Like Cindy knew all of the right answer. Next type is phrasal. Phrasal is combinations of a verb with profession and or adverbs that have a different meaning from the individual words used to form them. The example, the rooster, the business owner, closed down his store. And for the last type is infinitives, the base form of the verb. The examples like to play guitar in a rock band is my goal. Okay, so that's the type. There are 11 types of verbs. Okay, for the next is the exercises. For the exercises, let's look at the question number 1. Choose the best answer. Number 1 is a bake sale and a car wash. Is or are going to help us raise money for the charity. So we have to underline it, which is or are. Okay, we from elementary school must be familiar with such as am, is, are I plus am, I am, you are, they are, we are, he is, she is, and am is are also known as linking verbs. Like that I mentioned it before. The types, yes, is linking verbs, so it's linking the sentence. Am is are. State of being verbs describe conditions or a situation that exists. State of being verbs are in active signs no action is being performed. These verbs, am is are, forms of to be such as am is are, usually completed by adjectives. Okay, back to the question. Number 1 is bake sale and car wash. It's more than one subject. Is plural, right? So the answer is yes, are. So a bake sale and a car wash are going to help us raise money for charity, because if we use it, it's not linking. It doesn't make any sense if we use it, so we use are. And yes, the answer is are. All of us must be familiar with this question number 1. The next material is adverbs. Adverbs are words that tells how, when, where, how often, or how much. An adverb can modify a verb. Example, runs quickly. An adjective. Example, extremely small. Or another adverb. Example, very closely. For the examples of adverbs, she swims quickly. Here the adverb quickly modifies the verb swims. For the types, 6 types of adverbs. For the first type, adverbs of time. Like already, ago, before, yet, never, yesterday, soon, lately. Examples, I have heard this before. And the next type is adverb of frequency. Always, usually, normally, often, sometimes, occasionally, once. The example is, it's always cold in this room. And the next is adverb of place. Here, everywhere, near, nearby, down, away, backwards, upwards. The example is that your scarf there. Next is adverb of manner. So slowly, badly, beautifully, delightfully, and loudly. Example is the soldiers fought bravely. Next type is adverb of degree. Almost fully, rather quiet to enough perfectly. I'm fully prepared. For the last type is adverb of affirmation. Certainly, surely, apparently, obviously, no, undoubtedly. The examples like surely, you are mistaken. Okay, for the next is adverbs. Adverbs exercise. That's for question number 1. The two brothers embrace each other warmly. So we should underline it. Where's the adverbs? Look at the question. We can see the adverb it's to look. We can see it because it's the action I'm describing. So the adverbs is warmly because warmly is an adverb of manner. Adverbs of manner describe how something happens. For example, it is possible to walk or run at different speeds. The words used to describe walking or running at different speeds, quickly or slowly, for example, are excellent examples of adverbs of manner. Yes, the answer is warmly. Okay, for the material about verbs and adverbs, that's all from me. The next material will be explained by Arya Bagus.
Here I will explain about noun. Noun is a word that names something, such as person, place, object, or even an idea. In a sentence, nouns can act as subject complement or object complement. The function of noun are the name of object and concept in the word, whether they are visible physically or abstractly. Okay, for the example, let's look question number 1. Question number 1 is Raymond has a beautiful cat. Raymond is a name of person and cat is a name of object. So, Raymond and cats, it's nouns. So the answer of the question number 1 is Raymond and cat because Raymond and cat is a noun. Beautiful is adjective. That's not nouns. And the next material will be explained by Azara Lulta.
Last, I will explain about adjective order, which is related to adjective material. Alright, so I will start with the explanation about adjectives order. Adjectives are used to describe nouns. When describing a noun as an attributive adjective is in front of the noun, more than an adjective may be used. These adjectives are normally in a certain order called adjective order, which is the order of adjectives by category. Opinion adjectives are usually mentioned first, followed by place 1. And here are the order of adjective. 1 is opinion. The opinion category expresses an opinion about a noun. The example like amazing, beautiful, diligent, delicious, important, lovely, unusual, also weird. And second is size. The size category expresses how big or small a noun is. For the example like big, enormous, large, little, and long. And the third is physical quality. The physical quality category expresses the physical characteristic of a noun. For the example like thin, rough, soft, and untidy. And the fourth is shape. The shape category expresses the shape of a noun, like even, flat, hexagonal, round, and the fifth is age. The age category expresses how old a noun is, like ancient, antique, elderly, new, old, young, youthful. And next is color. The color category includes the color of a noun, like black-haired, blue, brownish, pale, dark, reddish, and white. 7 is origin. The category of origin is nationality, like American, Canadian, Dutch, Eastern, French, Indonesian, and so on. And next is material. The material category states what an object is made of, like cotton, glass, gold, marble, metal, plastic, silk, and so on. Next is type. The type category expresses the kind of a noun, like all-purpose, red light, four-sided, heavy-duty, general purpose, last-minute, part-time, also time-saving. And the last is purpose. The purpose category describes what a noun is used for. It usually uses an adjective in the form of a present participle, and often a noun is used as an adjective, like dining, meeting, running, sleeping, sports, swimming, touring, and traveling. Here is an example of a question about adjective order. To be able to answer it, you need to identify which adjectives are, then sort in adjective order. For the question number 1, here there are 3 types of adjectives. First one is new, and then pastel, and pretty. New is categorized as age, pastel is categorized as color, and new is categorized as opinion. Remember, in the adjective order, opinion is mentioned at the beginning. So, because here there are only age, color, and opinion, then the order, according to the adjective order, becomes opinion, then age, and the last is color. So the right answer is B. I have 3 new pastel pens in my pencil case. Alright, so that's all the explanation about verbs, adverbs, noun, and adjectives. I hope this video is useful for everyone. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.